Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about this. From Sci-Fi Wire. A new Batman comic looks to put a person of color under the coal, says writer John Ridley. Every time I read something like this, person of color, I immediately think of what they used to mean back in the 50s and 60s, in which they referred them as colored people. Or coloreds. Colored people. These people are absolutely fucking racists. They don't even realize it. Anyway, back to the news. Announced a few days ago, screenwriter John Ridley, first time writing a Batman comic, this time as a limited series with artist Nick Darrington, got some details spilled at the DC fandom, and it fit right into the event's emphasis on DC's multiverse and diversity. It wasn't enough that DC is pretty much gone, being closed down, but I think it's Warner or something like that, the parent company. They are nearly bankrupt, and what's their solution? Okay, so diversity didn't work for... No, let me get into character.
So, diversity didn't work. I know the solution for this. More diversity that will certainly work.
Ridley, who has been working on graphic novels like The American Way, spoke to DC publisher and chief creative officer Jim Lee at his DC fandom panel, and it was all about Batman. The writer is bringing a brand new Batman to the comic pages, who will exist along the current run of Batman by James Tynion IV and Jorge Jimenez. Only Ridley's Batman won't be Bruce Wayne. In fact, in a world where new Batman seems to be popping up in every movie and sometimes multiple Batman appearing in a single movie, Ridley's new take on the character will be a refreshing, needed change, a Batman that's not a white guy. Apparently, they don't care about creating new characters or anything different enough, but they need to keep borrowing from a previously created character, or so they can then black wash, brown wash, alphabet wash, or whatever you want to wash, convert it into some type of diversity. It isn't enough that the DC Comics is failing. They need to double fail. They need to go double broke. Holy shit, do they realize that when Einstein said that... No, it wasn't Einstein or anything. I think it was Einstein. The stupidity or ignorance was infinite, but the universe he wasn't sure about. Well, this is all that doing the same thing twice, expecting a different result, is the very definition of stupidity. Well, this is it. Holy shit on a pickle. I think it's pretty safe to bet that if I'm writing Batman, it's probably a little better than a 13 chance that he is going to be a person of color, Ridley said wryly. 1350. Fans got to see a first piece of art showing his Batman, done by artist Landron. Take a look. To make matters even more interesting, Ridley noted that the Fox family, Lucius Fox, is in charge of Wayne Enterprises, would play a part in this series, a rare black family in the comics world. What? Is this person... You... The guy who wrote this, you, Jacob, are you aware that there are a lot of black families who are super uber rich, or that they are part of crime fighting or other things around in comics? That it's not rare at all? Are you aware of this? I can think of Spawn, Blade, Black Panther, and those are a few things, a few very famous that have had movies made about them. No? Not even a tiny little bit? No? Oh, okay, no matters more into not the families, it would play a black... Jesus Christ. But he, Fox, has a family, and this is a family that has secrets, has kept secrets from one another, said Ridley. It's a little bit different dynamic than Batman that we have always seen. yeah, I'm starting to think you're not into comics, sci-fi, or anything if you wrote that line that it's rare. No, it's not rare. It's very common. And in fact, there have been quite a few successful movies about that, including one of them who actually spawned the entire Marvel series of movies around that we see today. It's very famous. It's one of my favorites. In fact, I think I'm going to say it's my favorite trilogy ever, Blade, and it's by a black guy, a black hero. Of course, things like that do not fit the narrative, so it must be erased from existence, so you could peddle the narrative. I'm sorry, I forgot that you're actually applying the communist strategy of ignoring things that go against the narrative. My apologies. I'm getting tired of this. I'm getting tired of stupidity and racism by the control left, but yeah, let's keep on chugging along. Let's keep on doing stupidity. Let's keep on doing retarded shit. Let's keep on doing this or whatever they think they are doing. Let's make the DC go broke twice. Let's make Marvel be insolvent and Disney think that it's a waste of time and money keeping the comic part of Marvel open, and then go and close it down because of this. And then suddenly when the movies start to go bad because they don't realize that going woke will get them broke, they start to stopping making movies and making diversity movies, and then they sell Marvel completely, or they let it go down and go bankrupt. But no, there's too much for them to realize it, isn't it? Anyway, thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Good night.